Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our presentation. Today, our group is going to guide you through the ultimate masterclass on mastering the iBT TOEFL reading section. The reading section can be highly intimidating due to its strict time limits and complex academic texts, but with the right metacognitive strategies, anyone can achieve a high score. And let's get started. Before we dive into the strategies, let me introduce our presenting team today. You will hear insights from myself, Jasin Alvina, followed by Marcus Rudolph, Michelia Putri, Sanya Cristabella, Fasa Angelica, Vincent, and Johanna Diana. Together, we have broken down this section into clear actionable steps.
To conquer the dual reading section, we first need to shift our mindset. Many students treat this like reading a novel, but to master it, you must stop a reading for pleasure and start a reading for structure. Technically speaking, here is the blueprint. Since the July 2023 update, the section is highly streamlined. You face two academic passages of about 700 words each, with a total of 35 minutes for 20 questions. You have a roughly 1 minute and 45 seconds per question. By mapping the logical framework of these passages, the time becomes more than enough to target and solve every single question.
Skimming is reading for the main idea. You do this by reviewing the title, the first paragraph, and the topic sentence of each subscript paragraph to quickly map the structural logic in under 2 minutes. Skimming is reading for the main idea. You do this by reviewing the title, the first paragraph, and the topic sentence of each subscript paragraph to quickly map the structural logic in under 2 minutes. Scanning, on the other hand, is searching for a special visual match like dates, keyword, or proper nouns. When a quiz asks about a special year, do not read the full paragraph. Scan your eyes over the text briefly until a spot numbers, then read only the specific sentence.
In this slide, I will explain three common question types in TOEFL reading sections. First, we have factual details questions. These questions ask about information that is directly stated in the passage. The best way to answer them is by finding the keywords and locating the information in the text. Next, there are inference questions. For this type of questions, the answer is not written directly. We need to use the clues in the passage and make a logical conclusions. Finally, and the last one is we have rhetorical purpose questions. These questions ask why the author includes a certain detail, example, or its statement. We should think about how that detail supports the main idea. So, by understanding these question types, we can answer TOEFL reading questions more effectively.
Let's talk about pacing and our blueprint. Since the update this section is highly streamlined, you will face exactly two academic passages, each about 700 words long. You have a total of 35 minutes to answer 20 questions, meaning 10 questions per passage. We highly recommend it, spending no more than 3 to 4 minutes doing an initial skim, and roughly 13 minutes to answer. Apply a strict limit of 7.5 minutes per passage and never leave a blank answer.
Okay, the slide 9 is talking about active analytical comprehensions. If you are scoring high, isn't just about the passive readings. It's acquire active analytical comprehensions. You must look for the structural signposts by read. Look for the cause and effect indicators, like consequently or therefore, and contrast words like however or on contrary. By recognizing this signal instantly, you can understand relationships between ideas without wasting time to rereading paragraphs multiple times.
Alright, let's look at a quick playbook for the three absolute longest question types you are going to face. First up, sentence simplification. Your main strategy here is to hunt down the core argument, basically the main action and who is doing it. Don't fall into the trap of picking choices that leave out vital info or twist the original meaning. Next, insert text. Think of this like a puzzle. Look at the four choice clues like a pronoun or transition word and literally test draft the sentence in all four slots that to see where it's clicked perfectly. Finally, purpose summary. For this one, you want to zoom out, pick the big overarching ideas, and complete the goals, the mirror details, or random fact that aren't actually central to the text.
To answer actuary under pressure, our team recommends using the four-step question attempt cycle for every single question. First, analyze the step to identify exactly what the question is asking. Second, isolate target text, go back to the passage and locate the specific sentence or paragraph. Third, execute strategy and pure apply your reading strategy and eliminate obviously wrong answer. Finally, context, check, verify that your choose answer perfectly fits the semantic context of the passage before moving on.
That concludes our presentation. We want to thank you all for your time and attention. We are now opening the floor to any question you may have regarding the iBT TOEFL reading section or the strategies we presented today. Please feel free to ask.